Welcome to Designing Arts, Part 1. What we're going to do today is look at one particular product, in this case Mountain Dew, and think about how its examples of how it affects the designing world. And if you remember, the designer's goal is to get you to buy their product. You know, it's to communicate ideas, solve problems, but mostly to make money. This is the one that makes money. I like to start off with this picture right here. Ask kids, what do you think they're trying to sell here? You know, guns, and we have alcohol here, and a pig, and oddly enough, it is the Mountain Dew can, and the very first Mountain Dew can, and it looked like this. I like to mention that this is probably much closer to my father's Mountain Dew can. He was a little older to drink this. He wasn't quite a teenager when this came out, but this is, you know, basically the group that was. Here's the ad from 1964. This was a year before I was born, I'll let you just listen to this.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Oh, beautiful Sal was a stone-hearted gal, refusing to bill or to coo. But Clem was right smart. He appealed to her heart with that gal getting good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Mountain Dew will tickle your innards 'cause there's a bang in every bottle. At the county turkey shoot, 'cause Luke warn't worth a hoot, he was hopeless till he finally took the cue. Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Now he shoots off the cup, gets more'n enough after nipping at that good old Mountain Dew. Sure as shooting, there's a bang in every bottle of our delicious soft drink, Mountain Dew. It'll tickle your innards.
That's right. It will tickle your innards. That's the slogan. It's this in 1964, and at that time, their branding or their ideas were fairly simple. They just felt like hillbillies sold their product really well, and the design element here is a caricature drawing of, you know, those hillbillies. It was really straightforward. What I'd like to do is look at each can as we go through here in the different ages and decide who are they trying to brand it for, who are they trying to establish drinks it to sell their product, and what design elements does the pop can reflect that? Because each of these generations of Mountain Dews, they're trying to sell to a different group and for a different look for their can. So now here's 1973, and the can looked like this. I would have been in like first or second grade. I wouldn't have remembered what Yahoo, that was before I was born, really meant, but they're still on there. But the design changed quite a bit here. It looks much more like the modern Mountain Dew that cans that come after this. And they kind of stayed with these same colors, and this, you know, the words really big on the can from here on out. But here's an ad from 1973. See what you think.
I got that barefoot feeling on account of Mountain Dew. Well, one little taste made me kick off both of my shoes. It's a happy feeling too, 'cause drinking Mountain Dew makes me giggle, makes me wriggle, makes me want to stick out my toes and wiggle. I'd rather be barefoot than any other way I know. Mountain Dew has got the tingle you can taste down to your toes. For the energy to let you swing, make Mountain Dew your thing. Get the barefoot feeling, drinking Mountain Dew.
Here's a taste that'll just knock your socks off. Mountain Dew gives you that happy, summertime, barefoot feeling all year round.
Get the barefoot feeling, drink a little bit of Mountain Dew. Get the barefoot feeling, drinking Mountain Dew.
So the barefoot idea was basically kind of a reference back to the hillbilly sense of it, and this sort of outdoor summertime feeling all year long. You know, we go skiing, or if you're a boy, a kid, a businessman or a police officer, pretty much you're going to like this. So in 1973, who are they trying to sell to? Everyone. All right. And what did the design elements? Well, they had rounded shape and what I like to call huggable letters. And let's go back to that right there. If we look at this design, these designs right here, it all fits inside this white square. So we've got the T is hugging the A, and they're all very close. The U is affected by the circle of the O, and so is the M, and it's all squeezed in together. And that kind of post-hippie era where they're kind of the love generation is all kind of fitting inside of there. All right. Now we're going to move up in 1982. I personally was in high school at the time, and I remember these ads very clearly. The designs look pretty much, they still have that sort of huggable letters, but they're straightening up. I don't know if you can notice that, but it's not quite as curvy. The D isn't as pointy. It's a little more serious now, and a little more focused, a lot like their campaign is. Now it's not to everyone. They're one particular group that they're interested in, and see if you can discover this.
Give me a mountain and nothing to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me a river, give me a dew. Give me my good friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
That's right, nothing to do, just jumping off mountains and being with my friends. And so the main people that they were looking at this time is teenagers. And if you're filling out the paper right now, go ahead and put that under 1982 teenagers. And the design elements, like I said, it's a bigger logo. No Yahoo on there anymore, and a little more focused, a little more serious than before. Okay. Now we're going to move up into 1991, and this is kind of the beginning of the Super Bowl ads. You probably have heard about how the Super Bowl has great ads. Well, Mountain Dew was right on the cusp of that, and they really jumped into this fad. And they changed their logo quite a bit. If you look at this, we see a roughed up outside edge. Now the white kind of follows the letters instead of the letters fitting inside of that white box. It's starting to go from big to small. It has this extreme like growing part to it. The D gets the W gets bigger as it goes for the do, and it kind of lines up a little bit better. Well, let's just watch the ads. Pretty extreme. This one I really remember. This is a Super Bowl one.
Bad cheetah. See? That's why I'm not a cat person.
Very funny. Do the do. And as you can tell, they went from teenagers to a little more of a focus group and a little less realistic focus group, let me say. These guys I like to call extreme sports guys. These guys, they go mountain biking in the Sahara Desert and run down cheetahs and jump off mountains and all kinds of crazy things. So they kind of elevated in the 90s much more than the teenagers, kind of the extreme sports person, and you can see in the design of the can that. Let me get back to that. The design of the can, they're and in these ad campaigns over here, they're trying to roughen up and tough kids and that sells to everybody, even though it's just like maybe the teenagers that really get branded by this. It really affects everybody, and you can see the logo roughens up, much more design elements on there, and thought through a lot more. This ends part one. Go ahead and do part two and see how we go from the 90s to the present.